passionate about is that the world is changing as fast as we've ever seen. This is a printing press moment, and I think people are massively underestimating the culture shift we're living through. This is much, much bigger than we give credit to. The communication, the way we buy things, the way we think about things, the way we share things, we are morphing into a totally different animal right in front of our eyes, and I think businesses and individuals are underestimating the scope of what I call a stream economy. You know, in a world where we're, consuming Pinterest and Tumblr and Facebook and Twitter in a stream. Look what I'm doing. I'm actually swiping my hand my 3-year-old daughter thinks that she can swipe everything because of an iPad. Culture shifts, massive, massive culture shifts, and billions, trillions of dollars in play, and we're throwing a lot of our money in the garbage because we're marketing like it's O2. We think that people aren't DVRing. We think that people aren't looking at their phones instead of outdoor media. We think that people are interested in direct mail. We think a whole lot, and we're not responding to what the data shows. What keeps me up at night in real life is the health and well-being, wellness of the people I give a crap about. From a business standpoint, what keeps me up at night, I'm gonna give you a real authentic answer, is that I'm being as efficient with my time as possible. Am I doing the things I need to be doing? Am I scaling? I stay up at night a lot worrying, am I playing the chessboard properly given all the talent that I was given? Am I executing on the upside that I've been gifted with? And a lot of times the answer is no. And so I struggle with that. I think execution is the sexiest thing in business. I think way too many people are romanced by the idea, are romanced by the buzz or the media or all these other variables. Execution is sexy. Executing a business is is essential. You can have the greatest idea of all time, but ideas are really harmless and quite useless without the execution behind them. What I can tell people is, please respect it and understand that's the game, and understand that the best business people analyze you on that, not on how cool your logo is or how funny you are or how much media you get or how many users you have. It's about the execution of running a profitable business that has an EBITDA that allows you to, pay your bills, feed your family, and then, buy the little toys that we all like so much. Which is, I'm speaking right now to a camera, and I can actually see my reflection through the little mirror-type glass that this camera's using. And I would ask you to do the same thing. Look yourself in the mirror and really stop lying to yourself. I think we all do it. That answer I just gave earlier about, what keeps me up at night? I'm wondering if I'm lying to myself. I wonder if me caring too much about people and wanting to engage one-on-one is gonna keep me from the biggest heights of my career because I can't scale it and time's running out on me. And that's okay with me because that's who I am. I highly recommend that you think about being who you are. Maybe you're not the best marketer when it comes to big ideas, but you're a great grinder. Maybe you're an offensive lineman, not a quarterback. Maybe you're the head coach and not a player. Look at me. In 6th grade, I realized I was more likely to own a team instead of playing for one. Don't lie to yourself. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and bet all of it, your entire career and livelihood, on your strengths. I'm more of an art of marketing guy. I'm more EQ than IQ. I think the art of marketing and the way I think about it is who's got the pulse of society. To me, that's why I'm so relevant, at least in my own mind, and like to think at some level why people pay attention to me and follow me. I have a really good pulse sensor. I'm really quick to innovate. I really don't get romantic or emotional about any tactic or platform or moment in marketing time. I didn't grow up techie. I didn't have a computer until I was 20. And here I am, a thinker and leader in digital marketing. It's not in my DNA. I'm not a gadgety kind of guy. I don't care about that iPad or my phone or your laptop or this camera flip. I don't like this stuff. I don't like the trinkets. I like the psychology of why people buy. And I always challenge myself to watch human beings live their lives and try to decide what's shifting in the lexicon. Why are 13-year-olds acting that way? What is that 60-year-old doing by acting like he's a 40-year-old today, and the generation before him, his 60-year-old dad acted like an 80-year-old? What is all going on? Why are our eyeballs and our attention shifting to places they've never been before? On demand, Hulu, Roku, Netflix, our phones, deal of the day, check-in, virtual currency, augmented reality, holograms. Where's this all going? What happens where we trust each other more than we trust banner ads? And living in a social world? Does the word of mouth scale? What happens when we stop throwing $3 million at a TV commercial and spend $3 million on people to execute with every person that ever mentions our brand online at scale? What happens? I'm always asking what happens, and I'm always trying to do it as early as possible so I can taste it. And because I'm a businessman at heart, I look at it from a business filter, not a romantic technology filter, and then that allows me to say, aha, something's happening here, and then I go all in, and then all of a sudden I'm a market leader and thinker, and eventually goes that way. I've been able to win that game over and over, and I'll always be able to win that game, and that's why I fully believe that I'll be able to accomplish what I want in life, because when you have the sensibility, the pulse of the world right now, but to most marketers is the world 3 years from now, you can win consistently.